Free trading journals sound like the absolute smartest move when you're just starting out, right? I mean, they cost literally $0, they're super easy to fire up, and hey, they definitely beat not tracking your trades at all. But here's the harsh reality. If your journal is just way too basic or totally manual, it might actually be quietly doing a whole lot more harm than good.
So let's unpack this for a second. The core problem here is that free is almost never actually free when it comes to the markets. Sure, a basic spreadsheet helps you log your entries and exits, but if you want to see serious improvement as a trader, you need to see the deep patterns. If your journal is just a headache to analyze, it's quietly draining your capital over time, simply because you can't spot the leaks in your own strategy.
Just think about the real trade-off here. On one side, you've got $0 up front, but on the other side, a massive hidden cost. I mean, if your journal doesn't actively point out your behavioral mistakes and execution errors, you're just going to keep repeating them. And let's be real, one bad revenge trade that you could have easily prevented, that costs exponentially more than any premium software out there.
Section 1. The 60-Day Trap. Why manual tracking fails. You see, the biggest issue with going the free route is the friction. Studies actually consistently show that half of all new traders start out with a manual spreadsheet. But here's the kicker. The vast majority abandon that habit entirely within just 60 to 90 days. It takes way too much time, your formulas inevitably break, and honestly, it kind of just feels like doing homework.
And once you hit that wall, a whole cascade of issues completely trashes your data. First, you miss logging a few trades. Then, you skip entering data on those painful red days because, let's face it, absolutely nobody wants to manually type out their own frustration. Next thing you know, you're making data entry errors. Within a matter of weeks, your journal is completely unreliable. And an unreliable journal? Yeah, that's totally useless.
Now, even if you manage to log everything perfectly, you're going to hit the second wall, which is weak analytics. A free spreadsheet is fantastic at telling you that you lost money, but it's terrible at telling you why. Profit and loss is literally just surface-level stuff. The actual reality of your trading is buried deep inside your behavioral mistakes and your timing.
Basically, those free tools are hiding critical data from you. You might not even realize that your favorite breakout setup is actually bleeding money, while your pullback setup is highly profitable. You won't see if trading in the afternoon is just wrecking your account, and you definitely can't track the exact financial impact of FOMO. Without those deep analytics, trying to improve your edge is honestly just blind guesswork.
Section 2. The missing visual context.
In the heat of the moment, you miss context, you rush decisions. Anyone out there who has traded live capital knows exactly how this feels. When you're down $300 and the candles are just flying on the screen, fear and FOMO completely cloud your judgment. And by the time the trade is finally over, your memory of what that chart actually looked like is entirely distorted by the outcome.
And that is exactly why simply staring at a glaring red negative number in an Excel cell doesn't actually help you get any better. It doesn't tell you if your entry was, say, 3 candles too late. It doesn't tell you if you placed your stop loss in completely the wrong structural zone. It only shows you the damage, not the mechanic that caused it. To really improve, you have to be able to physically see the execution.
Section 3. Testing live versus backtesting.
So, with a free journal, you obviously don't have a backtesting engine. That means you are forced to test raw, completely unproven ideas with actual live money. Just think about the sheer absurdity of that for a second. Premium tools, on the other hand, let you validate your strategies against a decade of historical data before you ever risk a single dollar. You get to figure out your win rate and your max drawdown in a safe simulation, not by blowing up your live brokerage account.
Section 4. The TradeZella solution, a complete workflow.
All right, so here is the true power of a premium toolkit. First off, all that friction we talked about, it's completely gone. TradeZella auto-syncs with over 500 brokers instantly. Plus, it features Zella AI, which is basically an actual AI trading partner that automatically tags your setups and reviews your daily sessions. It also gives you trade replay so you can visually rewatch your executions tick by tick, and an incredibly robust backtesting engine loaded with over 10 years of historical data. What this does is completely transform your daily routine into this perfectly seamless improvement loop. You finish your trading day and boom, your data is already there, instantly. The AI has already flagged your slip-ups. You can then hop into Trade Replay to visually watch exactly where your execution broke down and then refine your playbook using actual hard data. You're finally scaling your edge, but without any of the manual headache.
Oh,
And I definitely have to call out this specific feature for all the funded traders out there. TradeZella includes prop firm sync, so if you're out there juggling multiple evaluation accounts across FTMO, TopStep, plus your own personal capital, this puts all of your progress, your daily drawdowns, and your trailing rules into one single unified dashboard. It is a massive, massive value add for prop traders.
Section 5. The real ROI of a premium journal.
Okay, here's probably the most powerful piece of logic in this entire breakdown. One prevented revenge trade saves you $100 to $300. The true value of TradeZella isn't just in having slick software. It's in the actual behavioral changes that the data forces you to make. Seriously, if the AI insights in the trade replay stop you from making just one emotional mistake, the software literally pays for itself for months.
In fact, when you break down the pricing of the TradeZella Essential Plan on the annual billing, it works out to roughly $1 per trading day. For $1 a day, you are completely eliminating all manual data entry, you're getting AI session reviews, and you're tracking incredibly deep analytics that actively protect your capital.
So look, if you're feeling frustrated right now, or if you feel like your progress is just stalling out, it's very likely because you're relying on your memory instead of real, hard data. It is time to stop repeating the exact same expensive mistakes just because your basic spreadsheet couldn't warn you they were happening.
Which actually brings us to a fantastic opportunity for you guys tuning in today. If you are finally ready to upgrade your entire workflow and start treating your trading like a real data-driven business, we've got a promotional offer to get you up and running on TradeZella.
You can lock in a massive discount right now. Just use the promo code WORD20 at checkout. And the absolute best part is that this code works for both the monthly and the yearly plans. So whether you just want to test the waters short-term or commit for the full year to lock in the absolute best rate, this code has totally got you covered.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Are you actually ready to trade with real data? Because let's be honest, the market does not care about your gut feelings, and it definitely doesn't care about your manual spreadsheets. It only rewards the traders who find their edge, refine it, and eliminate their leaks with absolute precision.
Take control of your trading journey today. Click the link in the description below, apply that promo code WR20, and claim your 20% off TradeZella. Stop guessing, start actually tracking, and I will see you in the next one.